This is why it's nice to have a man. Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Wednesday. I dropped off Amari to summer camp about 30 minutes ago. I'm starving, but I just want to do a quick little, maybe like a 5-minute makeup look, and then I'll make myself some breakfast. I'm gonna start off, I already primed my face with the Shein primer. Let me grab it. So I just went ahead and primed my face with the She Glam Pore No More primer by Shein. So I just use that. I probably could use a little bit more because I had my glasses on when I first put it on and I think I missed a few areas, but it does a really good job of like blurring any lines that you may have. So I like to focus it under my eyes and on my cheeks and my forehead. So I'm actually trying to grow out my eyebrows at the moment, so if they're looking a bit crazy, that's why. I haven't gotten my eyebrows done in like years, so I'm trying to grow them out so that way I can get them shaped, because when I shape them, most of the time I do a good job, but sometimes I mess them up, and I feel like I messed them up the last time I shaped them. Like you can see, this one has more of a point and this one is more round, so I want them to both look like this. So I gotta grow it out a little bit, grow this one out more, and then I can get it waxed. Anyways, I'm going to go in, what am I looking for? Looking for my skin tint by L'Oreal. I've been loving that. Oh wow, so there it is. So I'm using this one, True Match Nude by L'Oreal. I don't think they make this exact one anymore. They changed the packaging and I think they changed the numbers. But in this one, I'm using 7.5 to 8.5 Cool Deep. I did get a bit of a tan, so I don't know if this is going to work on me. It might be too light, and I don't have a darker one. So we'll find out today, and if I do need a darker one, like you can kind of see, I went like a shade darker. Can't really see it too much, but I did get just a tiny bit of a tan. So hopefully it still works. So anyways, so let me give you guys a little bit of a story. So I signed Amari up for church camp and a sports camp. So the church camp is supposed to be 3 weeks long and sports camp is 6 weeks long. And it was going to be like in rotation. So like 1 week church, 1 week sports, and like, you know, so something like that. So I took him to church camp last week. And after, you know, he spent the entire day there, I went to go pick him up and they were like, unfortunately, we're going to have to cancel church camp for this week. And I'm just like, I mean, I didn't make that face, but I was just like, oh, why? They're like, a lot of people didn't show up, we're understaffed. So it's like, it just doesn't make sense running a camp with just 4 kids or whatever they said. Like, they're understaffed. I think someone got sick, kidney stones or something, so they had to go home. One family went to India, one family went to the Philippines, so like they didn't have any kids. So it's like we're running this camp and there's no kids and there's no staff, or there's just one staff. So it's like, yeah, so I was just like, okay, so what happens next? You could definitely see that I was disappointed because like I just paid you guys last week. Amari just started this week. Why are we canceling this thing? But like I get it, like you need staff obviously. Anyways, so then he's like, okay, how about we do half day? And I'm like, okay, what does that look like? And he's like 9 to 12. And I'm just like, 9 to 12, what is 3 hours? Like, what is that? Oh my gosh, all the things that I need to do in a day, 3 hours is just not going to work. And it's not going to work for any parent that doesn't work from home and that actually has to go to their job. So like, that just doesn't work. So I'm like, you know what? At first I agreed. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, 3 hours is better than no camp at all. But then I went home and I'm like, you know what? Amari's already in the sports camp. Let me see if they have any slots available and I can just put him in sports camp and he can go back to church camp, you know, the following week for week 2, whatever. I enrolled Amari in sports camp, took him to sports camp the next day, and I got there and they're like, oh, where's that on the list? I'm like, there was an opening. I paid, like it went through. And they're like, yeah, we're full. We're over capacity. We already have 31 kids. We're supposed to only have 30. And Amari would be 32. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, oh, this is so annoying right now. Anyways, thankfully, there is like the program that I enrolled him in. They had like different different types of camps. So there's sports camp and then there's variety camp. Variety camp is a mix of sports, arts and crafts, and different things. So thankfully variety camp had a opening. They had like 5 openings. So they just transferred me over to that camp. So I had to drive another 10 minutes after already driving 20. I had to drive another 10 minutes and take him to variety camp, which was cool. A smaller group of kids, all boys. So it was fine. It worked out. Now, yesterday I got an email from the church saying, we're so excited for you guys to join us for week 2, blah, blah, blah. And I just said to myself, you know what? Amari needs something that's going to keep him really busy. And church camp is great and all because he gets to, you know, learn more about Jesus and stuff like that. And he loves church. So I'm like, yes, he did like the first day that he did go, but he's so high energy. And like they did talk about that. It's like, oh my gosh, he has a lot of energy. And like they don't play sports like they do at sports camp, right? It's more like sit down type of stuff. And Amari is he's just a lot for them. And I could see that. So I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to pull him from the church one and I'm just going to put him fully in the sports camp because it's just better for him and it's better for everyone, right? Everyone's happy. So that is my little story. Amari is now fully enrolled in sports camp and I think he likes it. Today they're going to Variety Village, which is like a community center, and they're going to be playing bubble soccer, which I know he is super excited for. He didn't know what it was at first. I have to show him. It's like you're basically in a bubble, your legs are out of the bubble, and you get to play soccer. So I've never done it, but it looks like fun. And like if you bump into people, you'll bounce and like you'll fall and bounce back up. Like it just looks like a lot of fun. And I think, okay, so I don't know what you guys heard because my camera died on me and I don't know when it died. But I think I was just saying that sports camp is the better fit. I don't know what I was saying. Anyways, let me address the elephant in the room, my mini twist. So I did these maybe 5 days ago. Maybe 5 days ago? I don't know, you know. No, maybe 5 days ago. But when I first did them, I only had maybe 50 twists and they were too big. I wanted them to be really small. I wanted actual mini twists and I think I got exactly what I wanted. They're old now. I mean, you can see like the front is frizzy and this parting is frizzy. I'm going to refresh them today and record it. This time around I created, I want to say about 150 to 100. I didn't get to count all of it just because it's just too much. But the front portion of my head, there's like 80. So I'm guessing that there's like another at least 80 in the back, but it should be more because it's a lot more hair at the back. But yeah, they're really, really cute. They're nice and curly. I was expecting more volume. I was expecting it to be thicker or fuller. I don't know. Mind you, I do sleep with like a little hair tie, so maybe that kind of flattens it out. And then I have a scarf on, so that probably stretches it out. But I'm gonna refresh it today and like apply mousse and see if it will shrink up and give me a little bit more volume because this is so flat. And my hair is so dense, so it's so weird that my hair is this flat. And it's not the look that I was really going for, but I've been enjoying it. It's been very, very easy. Literally take off my scrunchie, take off my scarf, take off my bonnet, and go. I don't have to do anything. Nothing at all. So I've been loving it. This foundation or skin tint, kind of really like to wear foundation. I really like feeling like I just have lotion on my face. And that's literally what this feels like. It's very, very light. The coverage is very minimal, so it looks like skin. Because I got a little bit more golden or whatever, because now it's summer, this is looking more, it's looking cool. So it's making me look ashy, and I know I've said it in other videos. Oh, I look really ashy. Why do I look ashy? It's because I got a little bit darker. So I definitely need to get myself a summer shade, but I'm going to get darker than this. I know it. So like, I don't want to buy a summer shade just yet. Maybe like maybe end of July. Yeah, I definitely need something that's warm. This is cool. Anyway, so skin tint is done. Now I'm just gonna do a little bit of concealer. If I can find my concealer. All right, so I'm gonna do concealer. So again, True Match by L'Oreal. This is in the color N8, medium deep. And I don't think they sell this one anymore. I think they changed up. These I've had for a long time. I was running out of foundation. I'm like, let me see what I have in my stash that I haven't tried yet before I go out and buy products. So these stuff I've had for a very long time and never opened. So a lot of the things that I'm showing, well, not a lot of the things, these two things that I just showed you guys, they've changed the packaging and they've kind of changed the colors, but I like them. So when they're done, I will repurchase because they're affordable. All right, so concealer is on. What else did I want to tell you guys? Oh, I am actually going to be getting boho braids. Not really a style that I wanted to get, just because boho braids, just because boho is so high maintenance, at least for me, in my experience. The last set that I had, I felt like they were high maintenance. By week 4, I felt like they got really tangled and it was just annoying to deal with. A lot of people say it depends on the hair that you have and like your routine and blah, blah, blah. Some people say they never even detangled their hair once or like put product in it. They just woke up and went. And I'm just like, oh, so maybe it was the hair that I had. I don't know. Or maybe it's the routine that I had. The way I was protecting my hair at night. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not really looking forward to the boho part, but I am looking forward to having my hair tucked away for 7 weeks. That I'm very excited about. I will be collaborating with a brand. You guys will see the video once it's ready. I'm getting my hair done next Tuesday, so I need to take these twists out. I'm thinking to do a twist out for a little bit. So take these out, rock a twist out for maybe 2 days, just because they're so tiny. I don't want them to get matted, so I'll rock a twist out for about 2 days and then I'll go ahead and wash. So I was trying to avoid having to use contour, but I'm looking at my forehead in the mirror right here and my forehead is looking very, very ashy. So contour it is. I definitely need some contour. And the one that I like to use is by e.l.f. and I'm pretty sure they still make this one. But anyways, oops, that's blush. I don't wear blush. I don't really know how to apply it or like where exactly to apply it. So this is a bronzer slash contour thingy from e.l.f. And I literally just add one dark because it's so pigmented and so like, yeah, it's so pigmented. That's the word. So I just add like a dot. And then I use the contour brush from e.l.f. Where are you? Where are you? Where is it? This one? No. What? It's a double-sided brush. So it's this one from e.l.f. It's the liquid bronzer and contour duo. And I pretty much use this side, the fluffy side. I don't know which side I'm supposed to use, but I just use this fluffy side and I kind of just brush it along the hairline. And I've seen that people say to brush it up into your hair, so I pretty much do that and just go around. And you can bring it down into, I don't know what this is called, your cheekbone area. And this gives me a little bit of warmth. It kind of darkens the forehead and around my face, which is great because I'm looking ghostly right now. I really need to go to Walmart and see if I can get a darker shade. But I've seen people use like really light foundation, like for whatever reason, like maybe they bought the wrong shade or they got darker. They just use bronzer and concealer to kind of make things work. I've been seeing that a lot, which is cool. So maybe I just need to figure out how to make it work. And honestly, the bronzer really helps. It really does. It brings back in some darkness and it kind of warms up the skin tint for me. So I think I'm pretty good. Like I said, I just want to do a 5-minute makeup look and already I look a lot more awake. So I don't want to do too much. I'm just going to do my brows quickly because they need to be brushed. And then I will do my eyelashes and just a teensy bit of like a natural lipstick. I don't think I'm gonna put on lip liner. I might be put on a little bit of gloss, but that's it. The brow pencil I'm using is Goof Proof Brow Pencil by Benefit. Oh, I didn't tell you guys this, but sometime last year, my driveway was really slick and my car just slid down into our garage door. or my garage door. And yeah, it kind of like jammed it. It dented it. I'll show you guys in a second. Let me finish my makeup. But I just got a text from the guy who's coming to check it out to see if it needs to be replaced or repair, or if it can be repaired. So I just remembered. Anyway, so yeah, the garage door has been jammed for a while. When it first got hit, it was still able to open, but it couldn't open up fully. And then one day it just decided that it wasn't going to open anymore. So that's where we're at. The garage door doesn't open at all. And now that it's summertime, it's really starting to bother me. I was leaving it alone. I'm like, I don't need anything in there. But now that it's summertime, I don't have access to the hose. I don't have access to like our summer stuff, like our patio chairs, Amari's bike, my bike, Amari's ATV, like, you know, so it's been bothering me. And like yesterday, someone came by to do maintenance for the AC unit, and they're like, hey, can you bring out the hose? And I'm like, oh no, the hose can't reach. Because we were in the backyard, because that's where the AC unit is, and he needed the hose to spray down the AC unit. I'm like, oh, the hose can't reach. And it really can't get behind there, because it's at the front of the house to go all the way around to the back. It can't reach. He's like, no, it doesn't matter if it can't get close. I just need it close enough. I'm just like, yeah, the garage door doesn't open. And he's like, let me go see. And I'm like, the garage door does not open. He's like, just open it. I'm like, it doesn't open. Like, why are you not listening to me? I literally just said it does not open. You think I'm lying to you? I didn't say that to him, but I was like, it doesn't open. It can't, it's jammed. And he's like, oh. He's like, I need water. I'm like, okay, well, I can fill up cups, I can fill up buckets, I can fill up jugs. Is that good enough? He's like, yeah, let's see. So I filled up like 3 different containers, like big jugs, like my Brita water jug and a jug that I use to water my plants. So I filled those up like 3 times, and it was enough to do what he needed. But he did say that once you do get access to the hose, do actually do a better job. So I was like, okay, damn, I really need to deal with this garage. So called a few places yesterday. One place did not get back to me. I sent them photos like they asked, so they can kind of determine whether or not, just so they can see what the garage was looking like. They never got back to me. I don't know if I'm gonna bother with them, but these guys were quick. Called them yesterday, and right away they told me we can be there tomorrow between 11 and 1. So he just messaged me saying he's on his way. So I need to hurry the heck up, because I don't know where he's coming from. What time is it? It's only 9:55. Like, what if I wasn't home? You told me 11 to 1. Anyways, so yeah, that's what's happening. Garage door needs to be fixed so we can get access to a few different things. It also needs to be organized. It's very it's not so nice inside there. Okay, mascara, and I think that's it. Lip gloss, and that's it. I'm not doing anything crazy yet. So mascara is L'Oreal. I really like L'Oreal. L'Oreal Voluminous Original in the color Black is Black. So I'm just gonna put that on. This is a mascara that I would wear every day because it's not too bold. It just looks like you have really nice thick lashes. But I'm glad he's coming now, because I had a few things I want to get done, and I'm thinking, shoot, I'm gonna stop and have to deal with this guy. Like, I want to go on a walk, but I'm like, this walk is gonna take me at least an hour, and I don't want to be rushing to get back, and then I want to shower and blah blah blah. So he's coming at a good time. An hour early, but good time. Yeah, so I didn't go crazy with the mascara, as you guys can probably see, but I do want to put on I have this translucent powder by Ben Nye. Some of you guys were saying that it is still available, but I don't see it here in Canada, like in stores. I need to find something that's similar. I'm just gonna brush that directly underneath my eye. I love this powder. I've had it for years. Is it expired? Probably. Do I still use it? Oh, definitely. 100%. It's almost done. Like, I probably, you know what? I probably can get another year out of this. There's just a little dusting in the corner. I don't know if you guys can even see. Can you even see? Yeah, there's just a little bit in the corner. I probably can get another year out of it because I don't use it as much as I used to, if I'm being honest. Because I only really use it under my eyes now. I don't brush it all over my face like I used to. Now that I have the skin tint, this was my skin tint before I got that skin tint, the liquid one. This was my skin tint. I would literally just brush this all over my face and have a little bit of concealer, and that was it. That was my skin tint. All right, and lip gloss, lip gloss, lip gloss. I'm just going to do a little bit of this Lifter lip gloss by Maybelline in the color Reef. Oh, I need a little bit of lipstick. So this is just a Revlon lipstick that I wear pretty much every day. Coffee bean. It's just like a chocolate lipstick that I love, love, love. I have like 6 of them all over the house. One in my purse, one in the car, one in the bathroom, one in my bedroom, one in the office. Like I have them everywhere. And every time I see that they're starting to go down, I make sure to stock up because it's my favorite. So this Lifter lipstick is supposedly it's supposed to plump your lip. Not that I need plumping or want plumping, but somebody was talking about it on TikTok. It's actually a few people were talking about it on TikTok, that it's really pretty, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't know that it was a plumping lipstick, lip gloss. So I bought it, but it doesn't sting. And I don't notice that it plumps my lips. Or maybe it isn't a plumping lip gloss. I don't know. It says Lifter. I have to Google it again. But it doesn't tingle my lips, and I don't notice my lips getting bigger. That's it. So that's my makeup look. And then finally, to set all that, I have been using the L'Oreal Infallible 3-second setting mist. So a lot of people have been talking about this. I got this in Pure package and I like it. It smells nice and it dries like insanely fast. Usually I use Urban Decay All Nighter. This is very popular, but a lot of people are talking about this one now. So I'm just going to spray this. And voila, it's dry. It's so crazy. I can feel that right here is still a little bit wet, like near my hair, but like the rest of my face is dry. I feel like I didn't put on much mascara. Okay, so I need to run outside because my garbage bins are blocking the garage. I don't want him to show up here and like I'm not prepared and like all of that. I feel like this is dry. Yeah, it's dry. I've had this one for a while, but it's dry. I think they say to put like alcohol, rubbing alcohol. This is dry. No wonder it's not on my eyes. It is dry. Okay, that's it. All right, you guys. So that's the final. I mean, it's the usual. I don't really do. And this didn't take too long. The garage guy just came and he looked at the door and he asked me if he can get inside. And I'm like, no, it doesn't open at all. And this is the problem that I have with like everyone that wants to repair the door or like whatever, check it out. They always want to be able to get in and access it, and it's like it doesn't open at all. And I also don't have an entrance from inside the house again to the garage. And I thought about like creating like making a door to get into the garage from the house, but obviously never did that. So it's like because it can't open and there's no access from inside the house to the garage, they're gonna have to break off the door to get into the garage. So it's like, I just need a whole new door. And it's just like, oh, this sucks. Anyways, for whatever reason, my dad, my friends, they're all like, oh no, it can be fixed. I'm like, no, it can't be. It cannot open. How is anyone supposed to fix a door that doesn't open? Anyways, so, and I was right. I was right. My budget for a brand new door was like $2,000 because someone had quoted me or like did like a rough guess of $15,000 to $2,000 for a new door. But this guy just quoted me $3,000. Then he came down to $2,700. I'm like, oh, that's a lot. My budget was $2,000. So I may just call around some more. He also took my email address to send me the brochure to check out some doors. For me personally, I don't care about the windows. I don't care too much about the color too much. I just want it to be open. I just want to be able to get inside the garage. So I'm not picky at all with the style of it. I just want to be able to get in. So we'll see what the prices are looking like and what everything is looking like, and then maybe I'll go with them, maybe I won't. But I'm gonna call a few more places and see what needs to be done, or what can be done, or if I can get a better price. I don't think it can be fixed. It's really badly damaged. I'll insert some photos and I'll take a video in a second. He's still in the yard, so I'm waiting for him to leave before I go back out there and start taking videos. But yeah, I was right. I told everyone, because I was telling my dad it cannot be fixed. My dad was saying, no, it can be fixed. I'm like, no, it can't be. It's so badly damaged. Anyways, he's gone now, so let me show you guys the door. It's dented in multiple places. So because it's dented so badly, it can't bend or like curve to go up. I'll show you in a second. Let me get my shoes on. All right, so you can see the garage door. It's splitting here, it's dented here, dented here, dented here, and then it's like off the track over in the corner. But if I come closer, you can really see where the damage is. So you can see it's popping out here, the panel, and that's what he pointed out. Right away, he's like, you see how it's popped out here, and then here and here. If you try to push it up, it's just jammed because it's now, you see that? It's straight, so it can't curve to go up and around. If that makes sense. It's straight. It does not bend anymore to go up. I can try pushing it up. It cannot go up. It's completely jammed. Like you can see this side. It's jammed on that side. And then this side, it's off the track. It's just a mess. It's very dusty because we don't go in here. So, and then you can see how off it is. There's like an opening down here and then it gets flat. It's just so bad. Anyways, that's the garage door. He said it would be $2,700, but no windows. I don't care about the windows. I don't look inside there. So if I can just get a simple door, I'm good. I just need the door to open. But yeah, he wanted to have access to get in so he can see if he can like push these panels out or like grab the hook on the inside and like push it up. But he can't get in, and the only way he can get in is if he takes off, like breaks the door, which doesn't make sense, right? Unless I agreed that I was going to get a brand new door, but I didn't agree to that. Anyways, guys, I'm a little bit disappointed. I was really hoping that it could be fixed. And like the guy was like, oh, you weren't expecting that, huh? I'm like, no, I was really, really hoping that it could be fixed. He's like, no, can't. Because the panels are overlapping each other. Anyways, you guys, I said I was gonna cook, but I don't feel like it. So I'm just gonna run to Tim Hortons, just get a sandwich, and I'll make a coffee at home. So I don't know if you guys have any suggestions, but I got like oil stains on a jumpsuit, the same jumpsuit I bought from American Eagle. I got like oil stains on like the leg area. I tried using a stain remover, that didn't work. I tried baking soda and dish soap. I let it sit for about an hour, and then I'm throwing it in the wash to see if it comes out. I'm hoping that works, and I'm hoping it doesn't take away the color from the jumpsuit. So fingers crossed that works. But if you guys have any suggestions on how to remove oil stains, like they're really small. It's like literally like a dot, 2 dots of oil. But like it's in such a annoying place, like everyone's gonna see it. It's not like it's on the back of me, it's on the front of me, like by my inner thigh. So I bought him already this scooter. You guys can kind of see it. It's in the back here. I bought him this scooter, but it's just too small for him. It says 3+ on it, so I was thinking, okay, it should be okay for a 6-year-old. No, this is definitely 3, not 3+, just 3. Like, it is just too small for him, but mind you, Amari is tall, so maybe it would have worked for a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, you know, an average sized kid. But Amari's tall, so it is just too small. It was so small for him. It is so hot. All right, I gotta turn off the music. Even though I like the song, but I don't want to copyright. I also bought these donuts I was so craving the other day. It's Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm definitely gonna drop them off at my parents' house because there's no reason, there's no reason I should be eating all of those donuts. Also, the guy who came to see the garage, there's actually a fee, a service fee of $30 if they come out to do work for you and you don't take their service. So he ended up waiving it for me. I think he felt bad because I told him how it, like, I don't know why he waived it, but I did tell him. He asked me, like, you know, how did it get dented? And I said, in the winter, the driveway was slick and I flew down the driveway. And he's like, oh. So I don't know if that he felt bad because of that, or it only took him like 10 minutes to get here. So he probably was just like, you know what, it's fine. Who knows? Who knows why he waived it, but thank you for waiving it. It's a few hours later. I feel like I've been running around all day. I had to go to Home Depot to pick up some filters for the furnace. I think I told you guys the AC guy came yesterday and he was like, you need to change these filters. When's the last time you changed them? And I was just like, I don't know. Amari's dad, when obviously we lived together, he stayed on top of that. Since then, I have not touched anything. When it comes to like maintenance, I have no idea what to do. So I will be on top of that. He said to change them every 3 months. So, you know what's funny? I feel like a lot of ladies don't do a whole lot when it comes to like I said, maintenance. So like when it comes to the car, I have no idea what my car needs. I know lights, if a light comes on, then I know something's wrong, but like weird noises, I may know something's wrong, but like, will I jump to go fix it? Probably not. And then when it comes to a house, like, I don't know that I didn't even think about filters and like all these different things that need to be kept up, all these things that need to be maintained, like the AC and the furnace and whatever, everything that comes with having a house. I never used to take care of any of those things. Amari's dad did. Anyways, clearly I don't have anyone, so I need to be the one to take care of these things. This is why it's nice to have a man. They take care of all those things that women usually don't want to take care of, or even know that those things need to be taken care of. I bet you any money if I were to ask my mom, where's the filter in the furnace, she couldn't tell me. My dad takes care of all that stuff, all that hands-on stuff. Anyway, so I went to Home Depot and got myself some filters. I had to go through an old chat to figure out which filter this house needs, what size filter this house needs, and it's 2025 one. So I picked up a 3-pack just so that I don't have to rent out so often to get one, and it's only $13 for 3, so not too bad. So I've already put a reminder in my phone that, hey, you need to get this done in October, and then again in January, and then again April. So I'm gonna try to be on top of that. Oh, I want to update you guys on the garage. So I did find one other person and they quoted me $1,700 for a new garage door, which is perfect. I told you guys the other guy said 27, so it's a whole $1,000 off from the last guy's quote. So he is coming tomorrow. He said around 12 he can come, which is perfect. He says it's gonna take about 3 hours. Great. I'll have enough time to do what I need to do, deal with him in the garage, and then get Amari later on. So perfect time. As for now, it's 2:30 now. I have to pick up Amari before 5. I need to tackle this house. I have a lot of laundry to deal with. It's all on the couch. Just clean clothes that I need to start folding. I'm gonna try my best to do at least half of it, and then I'll do the rest another day. So this is the mountain of laundry that I have to fold. I'm gonna try to get through at least half of it. There's a lot more downstairs in the basement, but it's mostly towels and of course clothes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, take it to my room and fold. Hey guys, it's a little bit later in the day. I just want to show you guys a quick little Shein haul. I got 2 items, 2 things for myself this time. I think the last time I vlogged, it was basically all like summer stuff from Mar, but I got 2 items. I have a swimsuit and I have a skirt that I want to show you guys. So let me just prop you guys up. I'm actually thinking about going on a walk in a moment, so I just want to get this little haul out of the way. I'm just gonna walk maybe about an hour or so. I'm doing another Apple Watch challenge with my friend because it honestly keeps the 2 of us motivated, and I'm very competitive, so I must win. I've won like 7 times now. I believe the key to winning this thing is going hard from the jump. Anyway, so let me show you guys the first thing. So the first thing is a swimsuit. It's a 1-piece. It's in this really pretty, I don't know if it's like a forest green. The camera's not picking up the true color. Maybe that's the true color. It's like a no, not forest green. Aqua, maybe? This is what it looks like. It's just a simple 1-piece, but it has this really nice gold zipper going down the front. So of course, if you want to zip it down a little bit, you definitely can. Maybe I'll try it on for you guys. It does have some padding, which I think I would leave in. And then the bum of it is not like your usual bikini bottoms. It's a little bit more narrow than your usual bikini bottoms. I don't like the full bikini bottoms. It makes me feel like I'm a granny. I don't know if anyone else can relate. I also don't like the thong ones because it's just showing way too much. But this one is fine. I like this. I'll insert a photo of the model wearing it, and I'll also try to remember to try it on for you guys. And then the last thing I want to show you guys is this really pretty skirt. I haven't worn it yet. I'm not even sure where I would wear it, and I don't know what I would wear it with. Maybe a bodysuit. So I'll just show it to you guys quickly. It's this very pretty linen skirt. It has like these little flowers on the front. I don't know if you guys are even seeing what I'm showing you. Let me stand up. You probably can't even see what I'm showing you. It has a slit down the middle, as you guys can see. It's a very nice skirt, but it's like, where am I wearing this? And I love the fact that it has elastic in the back. So like, if it is a little bit too tight, don't worry, it has some elastic. Maybe you ate a lot that evening, don't worry, it has elastics. Also, I got this in a size large. I just dropped off Amari at my parents' house. He wanted to go over there after summer camp. I don't know where he gets all this energy. But anyways, dropped him off over there, and now I'm out. Went for a walk. I don't know if I mentioned I was gonna do this. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I have headphones in, but I'm just gonna do an hour walk, 30 minutes on a path, and then I'm gonna do 30 minutes heading back home. I've been enjoying these walks. Sometimes I take Amari with me, but he doesn't last very long. I usually do about 20 minutes. 20-25 minutes there, and then 20-25 back. So about 50 minutes with him. He does pretty good. But on the way back, he's always like, I'm tired. I still have another 15 minutes to go, 14 minutes to go till I hit 30 minutes. I'm not like totally afraid to walk by myself because this park is full of people. About every minute I see somebody, but you just never know. So I'm always constantly checking behind me, looking to the side. I don't have the volume on my AirPods too high, so that way I could hear if a bike is coming or someone's walking up behind me. But I haven't heard anything crazy happening in this area, so I feel pretty good. And I hope to walk a lot more. It's actually really nice to get out and walk. And sometimes I watch like a YouTube video while I walk, so that way I'm not totally bored. And it helps me get through my walk. And thankfully, right now, it's not super hot, so it's good. Last time I went on a walk, it was so hot, and then it started to pour. I had to ask my dad to pick me up because there was no way I was gonna make it back home. But I checked the weather before I left, and there's no rain in the forecast. But it is gonna rain tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll walk tomorrow.